Hello, Deborah, and all the gang at Wilsonville Public Library. If you don't know who I am, my name is Terry Wortman. I'm a retired children's librarian, one of the several. And I meant to do this little video while I was at a beautiful arch in Arches National Park. But I forgot because it was so beautiful. I just forgot everything in my head. And so I'm sitting here in my RV. There you go, and where I'm doing a national parks tour, and that's why I'm not there. And I wish I was. I wish I was there to give you a hug on this day, Deborah, and to greet everybody and be with you. And I just couldn't make it because I'm here. So I just wanted to say hello, and I'm sure you're going to be deeply missed, Deborah. Deborah and I were talking together a few weeks ago and reminiscing a bit, which was fun. And I just wanted to just remind her again of my thanks to her and all the experience that she brought and such. When she first came, she was like a kid in a candy store. Her eyes got big and said, "You do what? And where? And wow, and all the things." And so every time Stephen would say, "Hey, Deborah, do you want to like do this role in the story? Do you want to help at the schools? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that?" And her eyes would get big, and her mouth would get wide open, and she had said yes. I don't think I ever heard her say no. And so she jumped right in, and oh my goodness, we had such fun. She brought such experience and knowledge and good attitude and just did her best in all the things that she was asked to do, and never said no. I don't remember. Well, she was careful too with her time and such. So we were happy to have someone that could do outreach to all the people in Wilsonville, and she could actually speak Spanish, which none of us could, and that was so important to reach so many amazing people in the community that really relied on speaking Spanish, and that's their native language. So that was really awesome. So Deborah also knew how to do pranks, and she and I cooked something up for Brad that was a lot of fun. I thought I'd mention. Um, she and I thought, well, how can we get Brad on his birthday week? And so the week of Brad's birthday, this was several years ago, we happened to do a story that involved a present. And basically, the story goes Brad standing up there, and I think he snuck the present from the closet, and it's sitting out there, and it's beautiful, and he's thinking, should I open it, and what could be in there, and everything he thought of it was projected on the behind him, on the wall. And the kids, they'd be just wide-eyed looking at that present because it was really attractive, and he'd say, well, I don't know, should I open it? And they're like, yeah, open it. um, and uh, and then no, he'd think of something else. Well, what if it was this, and what if it was that? Well, I played the role of the lady that knocks on the door, comes in and says, hey, I'm collecting presents and things for kids that don't have much, and do you have something to give? And he looks at the present, and he looks at me, and he looks at the kids, and he says, I do have something. And he looks at the kids and says, well, should I give it to this lady or should I keep it? And it's so funny. The kids are like, no, keep it, open the present. And other kids are like, oh, you should give it away. And anyway, at that moment, Deborah's on the side watching and yells out, Brad, open the present. And he looks at her like, no, I can't open the present. I'm not opening the present. He looks over at me, who's standing there, of course, on the side, and says, should I, what? And I looked at him. I said, yeah, Brad, open the present. He was like, what? You know nothing's in there. I'm like, no, go ahead, open it. And Deborah's like, open the present. Of course, the kids by now are like, open the present. He's like, okay. I don't know what he was thinking. He can share afterwards maybe. But so he opens the present thinking this is going to be a dud. And inside we had snuck in his favorite candy. It was Reese's Buttercup, right? Peanut butter cup. And so you're like, oh, something was in the box. He was so relieved. Yeah, I think he was thinking this is such a dud. And Deborah was so compelling. She can be very compelling, and so fun. And anyway, Deborah and I got Brad. Good job. That was so fun. So many times like that. That was just one story that I wanted to share. Um, I love you, Deborah. I love you all. And I am just hoping and knowing that you're going to have a great year ahead of you and your future is bright. And I'm excited for you. So take care and have a great day. And I will miss knowing that you're not there. And I know that so many people will miss you. But I know that you've got some really important things ahead of you. So take care, everyone. Bye bye.